GF refuses to contribute to down payment on a house. Am I being unreasonable? My long-term GF, 28F, and I, 30M, have been together for 9 years, and she categorically refuses to contribute any of her own money to the down payment on a house. Here is our situation. We are in Canada. I make $400K annually since I finished university 2 years ago and will be making a similar salary for the rest of my career. My GF is a PhD student currently and has probably 4 more years before she finishes. She makes no salary at all, and her scholarships only cover her schooling expenses. She has a chronic illness which greatly diminishes her physical capabilities and is therefore doing her PhD online. Because of her illness, she doesn't help with household chores at all, doesn't clean, cook, etc. I do all of this on my own, and her parents will come over during the day a few times per week while I'm at work to make her meals and tidy a bit. It is still unclear if she will ever be able to actually make a living with her illness slash contribute financially. We signed a separation agreement contract last year, each protecting our current assets at the time, 400K for me, 200K for her, and dividing any new assets evenly from then on. We are now looking to buy a house together, and she refuses to put down any money at all, while still wanting to be 50% owner. She has 200K available for a down payment, but refuses to use any of it. This really bothers me because a couple of years ago, she bought an investment property with her mother and had no problem putting down money for that. Additionally, in our 9 years together, she has had no expenses, as I cover everything without exception, since she is still a student, although I was also a student, but we knew I would eventually make a big salary. Even birthday, Christmas gifts she has gotten for me, she put on my credit card. She doesn't do any of the chores at home either because of her illness and expects me to make all payments on the house. I feel like she doesn't contribute at all to our household, and that this would be a way for her to show me that we are a team and that she can contribute to our relationship also. Am I being unreasonable asking her to contribute 60K for a down payment on a house? Edit. From reading the comments so far, I am now realizing that I omitted some details worth adding. She has many qualities that make up for her financial shortcomings. If you met her, you would understand that she's quite the catch. She has wanted us to get married for the past couple of years. I am still afraid to commit in part because of the financial situation above. Considering that she has already lost many of her childbearing years with an uncommitted partner, me, the separation agreement was a compromise we came up with for the time being. I think it's fair that she gets a part of my income if we were to separate. Although she doesn't contribute financially or physically, she considers that she carries the mental burden of the relationship, remembering appointments, organizing and making phone calls, etc. She also orders groceries online, etc. She is insecure about being left with nothing if we break up, leaving her disabled, poor, and unable to work, which is why she doesn't want to help with the down payment. I'm trying to explain to her that it's an investment, but she still refuses to use her money. She only used my credit card to get me a gift once. She has used her own money for most of my gifts in the past.